Monday. So today is Monday, November 16th, and together we are going to try. Now, for those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Jenna, and I am going to be guiding you on the trauma recovery method, the TRY method, total resilience yoga. And the purpose of this yoga sequence is to really just help you with self-regulation. You do not have to be a yogi master to do this flow. This is for all levels. So much so that I'm doing it with stitches in my left shoulder. And so one thing I want to go ahead and throw out for you right now is that yoga is medicine, not pain. I don't know if you've ever heard the saying, do as I say, not as I do. Today, that will be very, very clear because I may not be able to do a whole lot with my left shoulder today, and I'm going to do my best. But because yoga is medicine, not pain, I might pull back a little bit, and I will do my best to explain what you should be doing, even though I may not. So I'm here to guide you through this method. I found this method to be very helpful for me, and my hope is that what I do today and what I share today will be helpful for you as well. Starting off, I want you to know there's a few key differences between what we're going to do here and what you might see in a traditional yoga studio or on a traditional virtual class of yoga. I am going to stay on my mat and I'm going to be practicing with you. Like I said, I've got a couple stitches in my shoulder, so I may not be doing everything perfectly, but then again, no one has to be perfect. It's yoga practice, not yoga perfect. As I stay on my mat, I'm going to be doing what is called micro cueing, and that basically means that I'm going to continue talking the entire time. And that is scientifically sound to do in this method. And here's why. Post-trauma, we have a lot of chatter in our minds. And I say we because I was diagnosed with PTSD. And so what happens is when our mind is left to wander in silence, scientifically speaking, we just unfortunately find these dark alleys and scary places in the room. And so this room is going to stay bright. I'm not burning any incense, I won't be playing any music, and we are simply going to, by the guide of my voice, go through a yoga flow that was developed with this amazing marriage of yoga and science, thanks to Joyce and Darwin quotes. So, honestly, I would be quite clear with you that I will not be speaking a lot of Sanskrit. This is a science-based yoga flow. And additionally, I want you to know that the most important, absolute important piece of this is that this flow is based on your yoga, your mat, your way. It's all about choice. So I want you to do what feels good to you. And that's why I say yoga is medicine, not pain, and yoga is practice, not perfect. Now, if you decide to just sit on your mat and watch me do as much work as I can do with a sore left shoulder, that's fine. Because as long as we keep breathing, we are practicing yoga. And that's what this is all about. Now, I would like you to simply know that we're going to start with some self-regulation. That self-regulation is a 4-piece set that is unique to the TRY method. It is something that was created with a bunch of really cool science people and Joyce to help Joyce conquer some challenges that she was going through. And at the end of the day, we are all trying to choose loving kindness. We're all just trying to survive. And in this world, if we could just choose loving kindness, isn't that what we need? So again, like I said, welcome. We're going to go through this self-regulation. We're going to go through these 4 pieces of the self-regulation. We're going to practice a yoga flow. It is yoga practice. It's not yoga perfect. Yoga is medicine, not pain. And because I have stitches in my shoulder, I might not be doing these things as beautifully as I would want to be in order to guide you. So bear with me, because we are not all perfect. And all we're trying to do is get along in this world. Amen? All right, so let's start. First is orientation. So the first piece of our 4 is orientation. We take a moment to orientate ourselves to the room that we are currently in. So what you want to do is just look around. Notice 4 colors, 4 textures. Maybe you just notice 4 objects. Maybe you're just noticing your hands and your feet. But just simply notice your surroundings. Next, we find our sit bones and we get connected with the earth. This is part 2. This is our grounding. So we sit with our legs in a cross-legged position like I am, or maybe it's more comfortable for you to put those little toesies right out in front of you with your legs straight. You do you, your yoga, your mat, your way, your choice. Find what is comfortable for you. There is no right or wrong, just tuning into your body. This is our grounding. It's as simple as noticing our sit bones or our feet or whatever is making contact with the earth and with our mat. And then you place your hands, palms down, on your legs or your knees, and you feel the ground supporting you and holding you. Separate your fingers slightly so that your hands feel gentle, and allow your chin to drop down towards your chest. Let your eyes be soft, either closed or gaze down towards your feet. Now we move to part 3 of our self-regulation, and we start to notice the weight and heat of our body pressing down against the earth. Notice the center of your body as we practice centering. We begin to notice the support from the earth and the mat holding us up. Notice your gentle hands resting on your legs. There's no reason to point a finger or make a fist. All is well. I am safe. Notice the way your shoulders begin to drop. Notice the way your shoulders just want to drop towards the ground, and gravity is just coaxing that chin down towards the chest. Closing your eyes at this point is a signal to the body. I am safe. There's no reason to look about. Notice how your breath begins to soften. Engage your pelvic floor like you're trying to suppress urine, and just press your navel toward your spine. Create some heat. Stoke a fire in your gut. As you simply start to breathe in and out, notice a few of your breaths. Part 4 of our self-regulation is our breathing. Breath is presence. Noticing your breath is the quickest way to calm and the quickest way to release anxiety. Notice as you're breathing in and out, there's no reason to pant. You don't even need to have your mouth open. Just breathe in and out through your nose and allow your breath to pass playfully behind your eyes. Allow your breath to playfully dance and clear away any stagnant energy in your mind. Inflate your body like a balloon. Allow your breath to slow naturally by starting to just count to 5 as you inhale and 5 as you exhale. Inhale from the chest. Feel your ribs move together, pushing the navel all the way to the spine. And then exhale on that count all the way to 5. And then inhale from the bottom up, big belly, proud heart. Feel your heart expand into your eyes. Feel your eyes cool and sparkle. And then exhale again from the top, allowing the chin to drop. And from the chest, just let the shoulders drop. Again, inhale from the bottom up, big belly, proud heart, sparkling eyes. And then exhale from the face, from the chest, pushing it all out till you get to that count of 5. And then keeping those eyes closed or gazing down towards the floor, just take a moment to allow your breath to go back to its normal rhythm of inhaling and exhaling. Now, keeping the eyes closed or softly gazing down towards your mouth or nose, we're going to move into some neck rolls. So as you inhale, drop your right ear to right shoulder and back. And as you exhale, drop the left ear to left shoulder and chin to chest. Inhale to the right and back. Exhale to the left and chin to chest. Just keep doing this. Just keep rolling that neck and breathing in and out at your own pace. Go as fast or slow as your breath allows. And you may notice some snapping and some crackling and some popping, as if you were basically sitting next to a bowl of Rice Krispies. And that's okay. Those sounds are perfectly healthy. It means that your body is releasing stagnant energy. As you breathe in and out, and you roll that neck, imagine that you have a light shining from the crown of your head. And as that light shines from the crown of your head, it's basically the same light of your joy, your excitement, your love, and it is just shining, filling the entire room. As it shines, that flashlight circles all over the room. Continue breathing in through the nose as one shoulder kind of drops and the other drops. You're hearing it snapping, that crackling, that popping, and you know that's just stagnant energy and emotion being released. On that next exhale, just drop your chin to chest and pause. I am safe. I am shining, I am breathing. And now the neck rolls in the opposite direction. So inhale to the left and back, and exhale to the right and chin to chest. Not restricting any movement, engaging that pelvic floor, imagining that flashlight is shining all over the entire top of the ceiling above you, that bright light of your kindness and your love, your joy, your excitement, just filling the room. Hear your breath, let your breath be the music and your body be the dance. Keep rolling that neck. Again, keep those sit bones nice and anchored. Engaging that pelvic floor, and you're just rolling that neck, warming up this body. It's been a long weekend, maybe. Too long. Groundhog Day, one day after another right now. We had a Friday the 13th, felt like Groundhog Day to me. We just keep rolling that neck, because we all know that as long as we continue some self-care through this almost now 8 months of process we've been going through in this world, we're going to be able to handle whatever life brings us, as long as we just keep breathing. Go ahead and roll that neck, and then on your next exhale, you're going to drop that chin to chest. Go ahead and pause here. I am whole, I am energy, I am movement. Go ahead and inhale, lift your gaze back to center. Take your right hand, raise it up, wave those little fingers, separate your fingers, and let that right hand float all the way down to the mat near your right hip. And you want to take your left arm, and for those of you who can, go ahead and reach it all the way up. And the plan is that as you reach your left arm up over your head, if you can, you will be inhaling and you're going to be stretching up that spine. And as you exhale, you're going to move the right hand further away from your body and kind of gently move that left arm towards the right hand. So again, this is where I ask you, please do as I say, not as I do. Whatever your body is telling you to do, that's what you're supposed to do. And my body is telling me that thanks to these stitches, I can't raise my left arm today. So today, this is my today. Whatever your today looks like, you do you, your yoga, your mat, your way. You inhale, lift that spine, lift that left arm towards, up and over towards the right. And as you exhale, you're sliding that right hand further away from the body as you do these gentle arm raises. You might want to look up at that left hand, wiggle those fingers. I am happy, I am lifted, I am lit. And then go ahead and gaze at that right hand. Maybe push it up, away from the mat, raising both arms up into the sky, and taking the left hand now and putting that one down on the mat. And we're going to simply bend in the opposite direction. So as we inhale, we lift, and as we exhale, we move the right hand up and over towards the left, and we go ahead and try to gently move that left arm as far away from our body as we can. So as you inhale, you lift, and as you exhale, you simply bend the right arm closer to the left. Gazing down at that left hand, let that left hand walk away from the body, same as the other side. You inhale, you reach up and over with the right, and the exhale is where that left side reaches out or out and down. You may be able to get an elbow down on the mat. Maybe not, just be curious. Keeping your pelvic floor anchored to the earth, gaze down on that left hand to calm the mind, gaze up at the right hand to release anxiety. Gazing up at that right hand just kind of clears away a blue moon. And remember to lift your spine, letting in more light. On that next inhale, push away with the left side. Both hands now are to reach for the ceiling. And you're going to push your shoulders back and down as you engage your pelvic floor. And you tilt your head back just a little to let your shoulders roll back and down. If you are able to lift both arms in the air, the plan is to put the hands together and only have the index fingers up. And so like a clock arm, we're going to be bending. As you inhale, you lift, and as you exhale, you bend and tick that clock over towards the 1, 2, or 3 position. I honestly am having a severe challenge with my left shoulder today. So go ahead. You lift up with both arms when available, and you lean over. As you inhale, you lift. As you exhale, you lean to that 1, to that 2, to that 3. Keeping those sit bones engaged, stretching, stretching. Inhale is the lift of the spine. Exhale is bringing those arms over to the right. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, go ahead and bring them both up to center. Maybe you need to wiggle those fingers. Remember, we're trying to keep the hands folded, but with the index fingers up. And we're going to now go over towards the left. So as you exhale, you push those palms together. You've got those index fingers making a cup. And as you exhale, you press the breath in. You take an inhale. You're reaching up for that 12 o'clock. And now, as you exhale, your right hand tries to push the left, and the left hand is trying to pull down on that exhale to the 11, to the 10, maybe even to the 9 now. Inhale is lifting. Exhale is pulling with the left arm, bringing that right down to the 11, the 10, maybe the 9. Go ahead, inhale, and bring those arms both up. We use our shoulders so much. They are what holds all of the stress of our lives, it seems. Go ahead and release the arms. Let them come down gently to your knees. Maybe just kind of wiggle both or one shoulder and let some of that tension go. All those stories that we hold in our shoulders, there is a lot of energy that needs to be broken up. Now, here's going to be another fun one for me. We want to take our left hand and put it on our right knee, and we want to take our right hand and put it behind our body as we gently inhale, lifting the spine, exhale, twisting to look back and over that right shoulder. Inhale is the lift, exhale is to twist all the way over the right shoulder. Inhale, lift, exhale, twist and look back over the right. Go ahead and release that, and now switch. Take the right hand, put it on the left knee, and the left arm goes behind you now. And you simply inhale, lifting that spine, and as you exhale, you twist, looking back over the left shoulder this time. Inhale is the lift, exhale is the twist. We're basically wringing out this little spinal cord of ours with all that stagnant energy that we keep. But remember, engage the pelvic floor. As you inhale, you lift, and as you exhale, you twist and look back over that left shoulder. I'm not asking you to be an owl and make a 360, but it is really just about stretching out that spine, stretching and twisting, letting all of those internal organs get a chance to, since they filter so much through the week, here we are, it's Monday, trying to do a little self-care, trying to rake those organs out like little sponges. Go ahead and bring your arms back to center. And now we find ourselves in a tabletop position. Whatever feels good to you, you can have your hands just a little wider than shoulder distance apart. Another way to do this is to have your seat resting on your heels, so kind of like seat on feet, and then stretch forward. What we're going to do, just know that either way is correct. You find yourself in a tabletop position or seated on feet. And as you inhale, you breathe in. And as you exhale, you crunch right shoulder towards right hip, looking back on that right heel. Inhale back to center, and then exhale, you crunch left shoulder to left hip, looking back at the left heel. Let's see, so inhale is center, exhale is crunching right shoulder to right hip, looking back at the right heel. Inhale back to center, exhale is crunching right shoulder towards right hip, looking back at, left shoulder to left hip, looking back at the left heel. So, at your own pace, let's go ahead and just crunch to the right, back to center, crunch to the left, back to center. Just go ahead and keep moving like this. Keep moving at your own pace, breathing in and out on those inhales and exhales. If you're hearing it snapping and crackling and popping, again, that is normal. Accept it. Allow your curiosity, let your body do the work that it needs to do. Let your breath engage your imagination. Visualize that you're sweeping in clear, healing air, and it's flowing into your internal organs. Each twist is healing, bringing out unwanted energy. And again, if it hurts, don't do it. Make an adjustment so it doesn't hurt. We want to get rid of toxic things and toxic energy that no longer serves us. We do not want to cause more toxic energy by causing any pain. When you inhale on that next one, just come back to center. And here's going to be fun. We are to inhale and then exhale, push out all our breath and lift the right leg out and back and the left arm forward. I am discovering that pain makes me talk silly and not quite finish my thoughts the way I want them to be. I hope to take some Advil before the start of this class, and I'm human. I forgot. So, you're stretching, right leg back, left leg forward, or left arm forward. Inhale, exhale, stretch it out. Push, push, push. Another way to do this is to keep a finger on the ground or a toe on the ground, touching the earth. Left arm, right leg, reaching in opposite directions, heart shining forward. You can just pick a gaze. There's a lot of power in our gaze. Again, calming the chatter is looking down toward the earth, and gazing forward is just a strengthening of our determination. You can go ahead and release those limbs and switch. So as you inhale, take a nice deep, big breath, and then as you exhale, go ahead and try to do the left leg out and back, right arm out and forward, stretching, 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 feeling that stretch and finding that balance. Again, if you need to put the arm down and the toe down, that's fine. All we're trying to do here is strengthen our determination or clear away a blue mood. Go ahead and exhale, float your limbs back down. I'm trying, I'm reaching, and I am powerful. Gazing down or forward, keeping the shoulders back and down. You want to take an inhale, curl your toes under, and then kick it back for a downward dog. This one might not be so good for me today. But I want you to try to give yourself the power of choice here. And in the power of choice, I want you to see if you can find the strength in those legs and the strength in those hands as I tripod, and you try to find that full-on strength in your downward dog. Choice is key, and I want you, just like I'm giving myself permission to not do these perfectly, give yourself the power to turn your judgment into curiosity and enjoy yourself. This might be the only opportunity that you give yourself this entire week to just let go and not worry about keeping up with the Joneses. So let your hands stick on that mat. Let your feet feel solid. Find the strength in your arms and your legs, feeling sturdy and solid. I am powerful. I am grateful for this moment that I am giving myself. Now, on the next inhale, exhale, and bring those feet up towards the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Kind of like a rag doll. Exhale, forward fold. See if you can grab those elbows and just kind of hang. Release any tension in your neck. And the idea is to just hang. Maybe holding on to those elbows. Maybe not. But as you're in this forward fold, you might have the legs bent if that's more comfortable. But as we're here, we're just maybe bouncing like a rag doll. Feeling some warm moving up in the back of our legs. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And exhale, bring those hands to heart center. Now, we're going to move into some sun salutes, and these are postures that go one right after another to build some internal heat. We try to move quickly through the postures, but remember, choice is key. So as I call these out, you do these as quickly or at whatever pace you need. Skip whatever you need. Set your own rhythm. Move through your yoga practice in whatever makes you feel good. Now, inhale, reach up. Let's rock some I ams. I'm doing this. I'm breathing. I am amazing. Exhale and step, jump. Whatever it takes to have these feet to the top of the mat. And bring those arms down towards the front of the feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, bring them to heart center. Inhale, arms up to the sky.
Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, feet back to what would be a high plank. Bring the elbows in, come down for a low plank, low push-up. And then legs, the thighs drop to the mat. As you inhale, you look up for an up dog, and then you curl the toes, and you come back into that down dog again. Take a couple breaths here. Find some strength in those arms and those legs. Look forward. Inhale. Bring the feet up towards the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift those arms all the way to the sky. And then exhale, bring them down to heart center. Well, that was entertaining and fun. Let's rock some I ams there. I am powerful. I am loved. I am loving. Inhale, arms all the way up again. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale. Go ahead and put those hands down. Legs back into that high plank. Lower it down. Go ahead and let the thighs hit the mat. As you inhale, lift up for your up dog. Curl those toes and come back into your down dog again. I am trying. I am flexible, and I am strong. Look forward, inhale. Exhale, bring those feet to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, arms to heart center. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, feet back, high plank. Pull the elbows in for the low push-up. Eyes can hit the mat as you press up dog with those arms. And then curl those toes and bring it back into another down dog. Woo! I am love, I am calm, and I am letting go. Now that we've done a few of these sun salute A's, let's see what we can do for a B. So go ahead, inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring the hands to the feet. Inhale, bring those arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bring those hands to heart center. And now, as you inhale and take those arms up to the sky, squat down into an imaginary chair, our chair pose. Holding this chair pose here, maybe those feet are about hip distance apart, maybe not. Bring that tummy and spine, kind of engaging that pelvic floor in. You might feel a little bit of a shake in those knees. You might feel a little bit of a burn in those legs. Go ahead, inhale, standing nice and tall. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, feet back. High plank. Bring those elbows in, come down for the low push-up. Thighs touch the mat as the hands then reach up and push us up for our up dog. Curl those toes and kick it back for a down dog. And go ahead and rock some I ams here. Woo, I am doing this. I am powerful. And I am flexible. But we're not going to rest here. We're going to kick our right foot up and bring it forward towards our right hand. We're going to turn our left foot about 45 degrees, and we are going to scoop up. All right, right foot forward, left foot's at 45 degrees. We're going to scoop up to maybe not move my left arm all the way out. And we're going to try to do a warrior position. We may have our right ankle and our right knee together, maybe not. But in this warrior position, we've got our arms out and our hips open. Normally both arms are out. As you're in your warrior, go ahead
ahead and say it. I am warrior, I am strong, and I am trying. Gaze at your front fingertips. Feeling a little more heat now. As you inhale, you're going to take your left arm and you're going to put it over onto that left thigh. Everyone but Jenna. Everyone but me. And when the left hand is on the left thigh, we're going to go and just turn that right hand over. We're going to imagine this incredible ball of kindness confetti, imaginary kindness confetti, and we are going to pop it all over and let it rain down on us. So go ahead, for those of us who have our left arms on our left thigh, you lean back and pop that confetti all over your body, feeling that loving kindness rain down on you. And then you take your arms down to the mat, kick that right leg back. You're in that high plank again, elbows come in. As you lower down for the low push-up, thighs can then touch the mat. As you push up for your up dog, and then curl those toes. Come back into a down dog, and this time you kick the left leg back, bringing the left leg up towards the left hand, and we're going to do a warrior in the opposite position. The left leg is forward, right leg is at a 45-degree angle. We push up and out, and we put our arms out into our warrior again. Hips are open. Maybe you have your left knee over your left ankle, maybe not. And we have our arms out, both of them, if possible. Taking a nice deep breath here in our warrior. I am letting go. I am reaching. Woo-hoo. Right now, I just want to say I'm a badass, sorry. Whatever it takes to keep you motivated today. Now, at this point, you go ahead and take the right hand down to the right thigh, and it's the left arm now that opens with that imaginary kindness confetti that you are going to just all the way over as you lean back. And then go ahead and find yourself taking down both hands, kicking the left leg back into your high plank, lower down for the low push-up, dropping the thighs, pushing up with the hands for your up dog, curling those toes, and going into your down dog. Woo-wee! I am grounded, and I am on fire, and I am successful. Now gaze forward, and let's bring those hands back up towards the feet. As we inhale, lift all the way up, both arms to the sky, bringing those hands down to heart center. Inhale, reach up again, and then squat into your chair pose. That chair pose might feel a little bit different this time. Go ahead, inhale, stretch all the way up, arms to the top. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, feet back for your high plank, pulling the elbows in for a low push-up. Thighs down to the mat as you push up with the hands for the up dog. Curl the toes, come into the down dog, and then go ahead and drop your knees. Find yourself in that tabletop position again, but go ahead and bring the seat to the feet. At this point, I want you to have your arms lifted, both if possible, and imagine that you are holding a beautiful, eco-friendly, biodegradable balloon in whatever color is your favorite. It's clean, it's bright, and it's ready to float away. And as you hold this balloon, you also have a big greasy marker. And you get the opportunity now to take a moment to write all over this balloon a woe from the past, anything that's holding you back at this time, things that are not in your control, things that you have no responsibility over, like having stitches in your shoulder.
Write it on the balloon. What is it that you're trying to let go of? I mean, this is so minor right now when you really take a look at the way the world is, and there are other people in this world that may not even have a left arm, and here I am whining. I don't want to whine. I want to choose loving kindness, and I want to share that with others. So maybe that's what I need to write on my balloon today. Your choice, your yoga, your mat, your rules, your way, whatever it needs to be for you, whatever woe from the past, whatever it is that you can't control, what are you waiting for? Maybe it's a word that someone has called you. Maybe it's a word you're calling yourself. Write it on the balloon and let's let it go. We're going to give it away. Lift that balloon a little bit higher. And on your inhale, lift it even higher, and then exhale, let that balloon go. Watch as it floats away. Let it float away. Give it up. Let it go higher and higher. Shine your light on it. Blow it away. Watch it get smaller and smaller. I am letting go. I am free. Exhale, put your hands down and kick your feet back into that high plank. Lower down into your low plank. Drop the thighs as you push with those arms for the up dog. Curl those toes as you come up for the down dog. And then go ahead and drop the knees and come back into that seat on feet position with the arms in the air again, because you have another bright, beautiful, eco-friendly balloon in whatever color is your favorite. And then another big greasy marker. Clean, bright, ready to float away balloon, big greasy marker. Lean back. Really think this through this time, because you want to shine your heart on this balloon. This time we're going to write down all our dreams that we've been allowing to build up inside of us. Write it down and release it to the universe. Secretly, you're screaming, I'm ready. And so on the inhale, lift that balloon up high. Shine your heart on it. And then exhale and let that balloon go. Release it to the universe. Those things that you've secretly been screaming for, watch it float away. I'm ready. Watch it get smaller and smaller. I am set free. I am ready. I am accepting. Exhale, put those hands down to the mat. Inhale, kick your feet back. Exhale, high plank. Bring the elbows in for the low push-up. Inhale, up dog. Curl the toes, come back into your down dog. Let's rock some I-ams. I am special. I am unique. I am unstoppable. Now go ahead and bring those hands up towards, or hands and feet together. Inhale, lift those arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bring those hands to heart center. Inhale, lift those arms up again. Squat into your imaginary chair. And then standing nice and tall at the top of your mat, let's build a mountain. One piece at a time from the ground up. Notice your feet. Inhale and lift those toes up off the ground. Lift those kneecaps, get your quads engaged, tuck your tailbone in, push your navel towards your spine, shine your palms out, bring those shoulders back, laced up like shoelaces. Every piece of our body engaged. Take a deep breath. Inhale, inhale, inhale from the toes to the eyes. Push, push, push it in. I'm going to count backwards, and on the count of 1, we're going to let it go. So 3, 2, 1. Release. How does that feel? Do you notice any changes? Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, hinging at the hips. Inhale, lift halfway and find a bind. Maybe it's your 2 big toes. Maybe you're able to put your hands completely underneath the palms of your feet, whatever you can do, find a bind. And as you inhale, you keep the bind, but as you exhale, you push to get those knees to the nose. Inhale is lifting the spine, exhale is pushing knees to nose. Maybe you bend those knees to make it easy. Whatever it takes. Inhale is lifting the spine, exhale is getting those knees to nose. Inhale, lift, exhale, knees to nose. Release the bind and put your hands on your hips. And you're going to slowly, slowly, slowly lift back up. Exhaling and slowly, slowly reaching up. If it hurts, back up. Yoga is medicine, not pain. Just inhale and lift slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Stimulating that vagus nerve, calming the sympathetic nervous system. This is kind of like the Xanax of yoga. And when you can, you go ahead and you inhale and release those arms all the way to the sky. Reaching for the sky. Exhale, go ahead now and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Find a bind again. Maybe you're reaching for your shins. Maybe your entire palm is under your feet. As you exhale, folding down, elbows out. Inhale, lift while keeping the bind. Head's dangling. Shoulder, just kind of roll those back. You may notice some more heat in your shoulders, so send some exhales there. Inhale, knees to nose. Exhale, folding more. Inhale, release the bind. Put your hands at your hips. And we slowly roll up. Again, slowly, one vertebrae at a time, stimulating that vagus nerve, calming the sympathetic nervous system, inspiring another moment of euphoria, feeling that release that truly, truly is the Xanax of yoga. And then you step to the front of your mat, you inhale, you reach those arms all the way up to the sky. You exhale, you forward fold, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, down to that high plank, low plank, up, dog, curl those toes, come back into the down dog. I am powerful, I am peaceful. Woo! Now, it's time to go ahead and get your feet and your hands down and find yourself in a seated position as if your feet were a book. No matter how far your legs are from your body, whatever it takes for you to feel comfortable with your feet together like a book. Tuck your elbows towards your sides, let your chin drop. And as you have your feet in your hands, you inhale to lift that spine and you exhale knees to nose. I'm sorry, nose to toes. Inhale, lift the spine. Exhale, nose to toes. Inhale, lifting, and exhale, nose to toes. Our feet are so incredible. They do so much for us. They take us to all these amazing places, and they take us to see the people that we love. Right now, we might not be able to see them and give them the hugs we want, but those feet, oh my goodness, they've done so much for us over the years. We've got to give them a little bit of gratitude here. So try to get those knees to the nose to the toes, nose to the toes. Keeping those knees as far away from each other as they can be, really feeling that stretch in the legs. Inhale, lift, exhale, nose to toes. Go ahead and release that bind. Let that head kind of dangle. And then slowly go ahead and bring that head up. It's time to build a boat. So go ahead and bring those knees together now. And you want to have your knees about knees and feet. Maybe the feet are about half a leg's distance away from your seat.
When it comes time to building a boat, this can be whatever boat's your favorite. It can be a rowboat, a sailboat, whatever it is. Let your eyes float towards the wall that's in front of you. And what you're going to do, maybe for some of you, it's going to be easier to have your hands on the back of your thighs. We were doing imaginary confetti, but I have real glitter in my eyes right now. But take your eyes and focus on the wall in front of you. What we want to do is we're going to lift our arms and our legs at the same time till we feel a shake, because that shake is fear leaving the body. And let me just tell you right now, fear needs to be evicted from all of us. So you lift those legs, you lift those arms, or maybe you have those arms in the back of the thighs, and you feel that shake. You really let your body know that fear is no longer invited, that it is time to let it go. You go ahead and you can cross the ankles, take your hands down to the mat, and then pop your seat up for just a moment. Kind of give yourself a little mini break here. And then let's go ahead and build another boat. Ready? Second boat. Pop the legs up, arms out if you can, arms on the back of the thighs if that feels better, and find that shake. Woo! I feel my shake, I feel my shake. I feel the fear leaving me, being evicted. Cross the ankles, hands down, feet down, lift the seat, third and final boat. Really make this one count. All right, lifting the legs, looking out at that wall. I'm lifted, I'm happy, and I am alive. Go ahead and drop the feet, drop the hands, and you're gonna go ahead and just find yourself exhaling one piece at a time, all the way down until your left ear meets the mat. The whole body, all the way down. Left ear, your whole body is making a thermal imprint on your mat, and that left ear can hear your heart beating. Wow. Have you given gratitude to your heart lately? It's November. It's the time that we usually spend almost the entire month feeling gratitude for ourselves, for others, for the places, the people, the things in our lives that mean so much, culminating with Thanksgiving, the end of the month. But now that you have this moment, this time, right now, and you hear your heart beating, can you just take a moment to say thank you, heart? Thank you for all you do. Gently raise your head and switch to that right ear. Let the right ear have a moment now to hear your heart and to share some gratitude towards your heart for all it does. Do you hear it? The sound of your breath as you inhale and exhale, and the sound of your heart beating. Gently go ahead and come up and try to find yourself into a child pose where the big toes are together, the knees fall apart, and you find yourself leaning forward with the arms stretched out. Now, for some of us, it might be more comfortable to take the two hands and stack them so that our forehead is on the hands. Some of us can go ahead and get those foreheads all the way down to the mat. Either way is correct, whatever feels most comfortable. What I want you to do is just massage that forehead back and forth. Rolling that forehead back and forth on the mat, or maybe it's on your hands.
And as you massage that forehead back and forth, realize that this is your logic center, your planning center, and your forehead takes in so much. Have you ever heard that elephants never forget? Sometimes we have these little tapes that play in our minds over and over again because we just can't forget things. Much like the elephant, we can't forget the words that people have called us, the words we've called ourselves, things that have happened in our past that no longer happen, but the memories, they just don't leave us. And let's face it, the memories don't serve us. So we're going to take these paper elephants in our foreheads, and we're going to imagine that every inhale, every breath we take in, it's lighting those paper elephants on fire. And every exhale, as we're massaging our forehead, it takes the ashes of those paper elephants and it just clears our mind. So inhale and light those paper elephants on fire. Exhale. Blow the ashes of all those paper elephants out, clearing our minds for nothing but love and kindness and beautiful positive thoughts. Doesn't it just bring a smile to your face to think about it? Inhale, lighting those paper elephants on fire. Exhale, blowing the ashes of all those paper elephants away, clearing our minds for positivity, love, and kindness. Go ahead and find yourself into tabletop position. Sweep those legs out to the side. Find your seat, and then find your way down to laying in a comfortable position on your back. Take just a moment to put the palms down, shoulders back, and then take your little legs and kick them up towards the ceiling, flat feet as if you were walking on the ceiling. This gentle inversion is so wonderful if you're having trouble sleeping, or if you're pregnant, or you have a sciatic nerve issue. It can even be done up against the wall for more stability. But when you find yourself flurried in your mind, find a wall and do this simple inversion. If you find yourself with some sciatic or lower back pain, find yourself a wall or just a space on the floor where you can lift these legs. Just point the toes up towards the ceiling, bring the toes parallel to your body, point them towards the ceiling, parallel to your body, point the toes towards the ceiling, parallel to your body. Go ahead and bend those knees, bring those feet down to the mat, and then just lengthen the legs and find yourself in a nice comfortable position for our closing meditation. Give yourself this gift. Keep your eyes softly closed, or gaze at your nose, or go ahead and give yourself permission to keep your eyes closed. And just take the time now to let every single piece of your body just lay on the mat and listen to your breath. Based in science, we're going to do a thermal scan of our bodies. To do this scan, all you're going to do is imagine a bright circular light floating above the top of your head. And piece by piece, this light is going to grow larger and larger to cover our entire body. So as we start this scan, with your eyes closed or softly gazing toward your nose, imagine this bright, beautiful light hovering over your forehead, over the crown of your head now, starting to cover your forehead. Slowly the light grows, the crown of your head, to the forehead, to the nose. And everywhere this light touches, Notice the unraveling, the unwinding, the letting go. The light moves down towards your chin. The light now grows larger and takes over your shoulders. The light continues to grow past your chest. As you breathe in and out, the light continues down towards your abdomen. Continue breathing in and out. And as you focus on your breath and you focus on the light now reaches down toward your hips. The light continues to grow as it covers your thighs. Now this beautiful bright light, starting at the crown of your head, comes all the way to your knees. Do you notice the unraveling and the unwinding, the letting go you feel as the light continues to grow and now stretches from the crown of your head all the way to your ankles? As you inhale and you exhale, the light grows brighter and bigger and now covers your entire body. Do you notice it? Do you feel it? The unwinding, the unraveling, and the letting go as you float with this beautiful light covering your entire body. And now, as you lay here completely relaxed, take a moment to reflect inside your mind of things that you're grateful for. A gratitude slideshow in your mind. What are the people, the places, and the things that make you smile? See those in your mind as if it's a PowerPoint. Slide by slide, bringing you pictures of things, of people, of places that make you smile, that make you happy. And as this slideshow continues, I encourage you to listen to the words I speak and possibly say them to yourself. May I be well, happy, and peaceful. May love come to me. May strength come to me. May harmony come to me. May my family be well, happy, and peaceful. May love come to them. May strength come to them. May harmony come to them. May my friends be well, happy, and peaceful. May love come to them. May strength come to them. May harmony come to them. May my neighbors be well, happy, and peaceful. May love come to them. May strength come to them. May harmony come to them. May my enemies be well, happy, and peaceful. May love come to them. May strength come to them. May harmony come to them. May all living beings be well, happy, and peaceful. May love come to them. May strength come to them. May harmony come to them. May the entire world be filled with love and peace. Now inhale as you reach your arms up. Bring in your legs to give yourself a hug. Roll to one side. Keep your eyes soft as you find yourself coming to a seated position with your arms at heart center as we close our practice. Inhaling and exhaling, filling the nose with all of our breath, exhaling it out. Inhale, fill yourself with grace and gratitude. Exhale, leaning forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I will be having these stitches for about 2 weeks, so next Monday I'll probably be doing my little one-armed situation again.
Thank you for the grace you've permitted to have, for me to have today as we share this space. I'll see you next Monday. Mwah. Have a great week. Namaste.